1. Hello!
Hello. Howdy.
Hello! Welcome to episode 79, I think. It's 79 of Dungeon of the Mad Mage. And today's recap will be brought to you on a D5, which doesn't exist, so it's going to be... What's number 5? Who's number 5? Number 5 is Seraphina, Swiftystep.
It's never me.
No, I was thinking that last week, and then it's me. Okay, well, I can't remember what happened. Okay, so we were we were just left the blokey's house who we broke into. Zox. Yeah.
Indeed.
And then we went to hide in a corner and talk about our super secret plans.
Oh, yeah.
Which unfortunately got overheard by Zox himself. He wasn't entirely happy with Hopper in particular, because Hopper was the one who was, very overtly, spouting murder. Anyway, so we decided that we were going to go down a level to go and meet the fire giants to get a bit more info on Zox and what he's all about before we decide to go and kill him. Anyway, we went down, we got there, and we were just having a look, and we came across some huge doors, and they were really cool, and then we got attacked by a massive fireball. 2 massive fireballs, actually. And I didn't take any damage, which was pretty cool, but everybody else took some damage, so sucks for you guys. And then we had a fight with some drow, I believe.
Okay, just
lost
3
Katie.
drow? We lost Katie. 3 drow, is that right? 2 drow. But we made quick work of them. And then Katie resurrected one as a zombie. And then I think we were about to head into the big doors. Is that right?
You missed a very large part of the very end, but pretty good so far.
Sure.
At the very end, you
We had some fun.
went a bit south, just kind of following down, looking around, and you came across a part of the dungeon that looked familiar to some who'd walked through kind of maze archways previously. This is where Hopper revealed his grand design.
Yes.
He opened up a portal to, let's call it, another dimension, Hopper's home.
Hopper's home.
I can't remember if we left the home, but you had a long rest, you chilled out here, did little things, and now you should be able to see the step for phase 1 of the Magnificent Mansion, potentially.
No, it's just black.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah,
So you go down.
Beautiful.
Zoom
No,
out.
I mean, like, as in, I can see my token,
You might
but
not
I'm
have
blind.
You might not have vision. That's because you don't have vision.
I don't
Whoa! Holy shit!
Seen it on
And neither do
Pete.
you.
Can I move around your home, please, Hopper?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Dodge, I haven't contributed to this, but it looks...
Holy crap. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Ludusia. There's a piano here.
Right.
Care to tinkle the ivories?
Yeah.
It's made of brass, but they don't make brass pianos.
Do we have specific rooms?
That's up to you.
I think we do.
Yes, you do, yeah.
Well, I have this one, please.
No.
I think they're probably designed for us, aren't they?
You're not allowed in there. Get out of my room.
No, I didn't get specific
Massive
matches.
bar.
I forgot, but I will. I'll speak to you about it as well.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start playing, like, when you're on a cruise ship and someone's tinkling a little bit of jazz of an evening before you have your dinner. That's this kind of music vibe that I'm going with.
Try and find some better music than that because that's kind of depressing.
Hey, do our bed sheets
Whoa.
match our token colour?
Sorry?
No, they're just a number of ones.
Well, I want this one because it matches my token colour.
Yeah. Guys, you can go through the walls. There's a whole other world out there.
How did you get out? you die. You die immediately. How the fuck? Where are you?
Forget the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. We could just explore outside of these walls.
Wait, how did you
You
leave?
have a massive bar.
Yeah, I can do it too.
Oh, you can just. Oh, okay. That's right. Okay. Setting on. There could be secrets, guys. There aren't, but there could be.
Well, if there are secrets, we're gonna find them.
Not anymore. Oh shit! What have I done? Have I just blacked out the whole map? I think I might have done.
This one is exactly how I pictured the layout of my room.
Yeah, I particularly like all the different rug options.
Yeah.
Now try and escape.
I can still escape.
Yeah, I can still
Yes,
escape.
it's-
Oh, whatever. Fuck it. You can go into the void. It's fine.
I'm in the pub.
Okay, so what do you look to do? Match.
I'm playing the old piano. I'm hoping for some fans to come and stand around and admire my wonderful handiwork.
Yeah.
I thought we
I'll do it.
exited.
What kind of song are you singing?
I'm gonna
I'm-
eat some of this meat while you do it.
I'm just playing, but it's sort of like afternoon jazz whilst you're having afternoon tea on a cruise ship.
Okay. When you do a jig, let me know. I'll do a halfling
So, well,
jig for you.
if you want a bit of dancing,
On the table.
is Hop up for some dancing as well? I imagine because he's the old halfling dancer as well.
I thought we'd already left this place.
We have, but that's beside the point.
Well, no, it's okay. Yeah, I'll dance to the.
I'm just going to turn my
So the
camera.
end
Okay,
of
I don't want it
I'll
to
start
be
bashing out a
recorded
jig.
Forever.
That sounds dirty.
Me eating my supper.
Yeah, right.
Can Katie just do a mic check? I haven't heard from her in a while.
I'm back. I had some issues. I had to jump off and on again. You all went robotic sounding.
Ah, right.
Robots. Yeah, I'm bashing a jig on the ivories. Enjoy.
Nice. I like the rooms. They're all
I'll,
very pretty.
I'll dance on the table around Chingo. I'll be
I
doing like
moved to the
backflips
other
and
table.
things.
And
That's fine.
continue eating.
I'll join you, Chingo.
Oh, there's a nice couch over here.
What's wrong with this guy? Do we smell or something? Or maybe we distinctly don't smell, and that's something you like.
I've just had a bath.
I think it might be concerning if you distinctly don't. Oh no, you don't smell. Do we continue to not smell as we leave?
You are clean, and if you leave, then you'll still be clean. Yeah.
Does all the nice
Oh,
fragrance
we did leave
remain?
because
thought we
Ludusia left
did,
like
yeah.
trying to eat
Oh,
it.
yeah. I need the clothes.
Yeah.
What did I try to do?
What?
I tried to eat something.
You tried to eat
You
a chicken as you were at the door, and it.
Yeah, and it turned into dust.
Oh, I
Oh,
forgot you've
yeah.
left. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, so you had chicken in hand, then you tried to bite through. So you're not here anymore. You're in. You're back in level 4.
Went and had a fight.
Yeah, we
After this,
we
we
killed
went-
the Mad Mage.
we
Do
went-
you not remember?
I remember that one.
Oh, I remember it. It was a great fight.
I think I
winning-
remember. Yeah.
I remember the winning bit. It was great.
Wow. Oh my
I'm
god.
not sure about the winning.
Oh, there I am.
Oh God! Watch. I will warn you one more time, Peter. I will warn you one more time.
Sorry. I just
What's he
didn't.
doing? Moving his character?
He moved fucking miles away.
You
It's
should.
gonna
You
cost him
should
his
kill
life one
him.
day. But it's going to cost his life one day. Whether he's just going to like walk over a trap and die, no one's going to be there.
Well, okay.
Guys, I don't have COVID. Yay! Just got my notification. Woohoo!
Well, that's
Oh.
good.
Giddy.
Good to hear that.
It's a bit of a late. That's supposed to be a rapid test. I got that at 9 o'clock this morning. That is not rapid in my book. Anyway, moving on.
Where should we go? So we know that the drow are going to come through that portal back there, but do we want to continue to the left, or do we want to go back to those gates and see what's beyond?
I thought we were going to
Chat to the fire
We're
babies.
talking to the fire giants, aren't we?
Yeah.
I thought they were children, not giants. Maybe they are giants, but for some reason I thought they were children.
No,
I could
there's
have
children of the lava or something, and then there's fire giants.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I've been having a think when we were relaxing in Hopper's mansion, and I really feel like we need to get on with the directive from our various gods and patrons. I'm really anxious that we're not doing enough towards that goal. I think we should be trying to I look around furtively, defeat him as soon as possible. I don't know what you guys think.
I don't have a patron like you refer to here. I'm simply on one mission, which is to get money and discover great mysteries. But yes, tell me more about these. What is your mission?
So, I can't seem to find my notebook right now, but we all certainly myself, Chingo, and Seraphina are patrons and gods came to us a while ago. They manifested and explained to us that Halaster was getting too powerful, and I think was doing something to Seraphina. Can you remember your notes? Dodge, can you refresh my memory? I'm really sorry, I haven't got my
What
notes.
he was doing, he was turning himself into a god that could walk on Earth. The gods were not allowed to walk, are not allowed to enter this plane of existence or whatever. And what Halaster is doing is he's turning himself into a god, or as powerful as a god, whilst being able to be on this plane of existence, which makes him a great threat.
That sounds mega bad.
Brief creation story of game in general. Gods exist. They definitely exist. They used to walk around and shit, and everything was good. There are essentially like good and evil gods. They fought a couple of times. The last time they fought was a massive war, which resulted in an event called the Calamity. It was hundreds, maybe thousands of years ago. Kind of hard to know. After that kind of happened, they locked like the fallen gods, evil gods, away, and then locked themselves away, basically saying, "No, that's it. No more fiddling with the mortal realms. No more. We'll stay behind." What they call the Divine Gate, which is, in theory, a gate. If it exists, who knows? So gods can no longer walk the earth anymore, or walk the material plane. Halaster is trying to become a god on material plane. If he succeeds, then literally no one can stop him.
Yeah.
And the gods that are your deities seem to believe that he is approaching the power to do so.
That is not good. That's not good.
It's really not good.
I think we should stop him.
Well,
I think so too.
Stop him too.
And you believe these deities absolutely? There's no doubt in your mind that perhaps they're the ones who we should fear, and Halaster is actually, in fact, someone who's trying to provide enlightenment?
No, I absolutely, truly, and utterly believe in my god. He would never lie to me.
Yes.
Oh, right. Okay.
No, I've had manifest proof of my patron. I mean, all of my powers are from my patron. The very fact that I can do what I can do is proof that it is real.
So
I too have received some assistance.
I don't doubt that it's real, but I believe your powers, if I recall correctly from about half an hour ago, allowed you to point a laser beam and turn a human being into a zombie. It doesn't
Exhibit A, as the drow zombie is still stood pretty much in the middle of the room.
If I were to be so bold, I would say your deity has given you a very objectively not good power.
I mean, I don't know. I've also
It's good for the drow, but it's pretty good for us.
I mean, I've also assisted the party on many times. I've stabilized people with various spells and assistance. So I think
that is one spell amongst many.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's many spells, Hopper, in your arsenal, which perhaps aren't good spells if we're going for the value of good. So
I don't pretend to be following a deity that is absolutely right, though. So I never said
my patron was absolutely right, but I think its fears are valid, and I'm concerned, and I think it'd be for the greater good to not let Halaster achieve his end goals.
And even if Amber's patron, is not absolutely right in your opinion, then mine definitely is.
Right. Okay. Well,
there's no question about
I'm glad there's undisputable evidence. Then, Seraphina, thank you for enlightening me there. I'm only showing a little bit of cynicism and doubt over this because we are slightly running through a dungeon, murdering in the name of powerful gods who are afraid of another powerful god, who probably, ultimately, the reason why your gods are hidden behind a door is because they probably wreaked havoc and murder and pillaging of the material plane.
Oh, Hopper, not to quibble, but just not so long ago, you were plotting to murder a powerful wizard in order to stop him gaining extra power and take it for yourself. I mean, I'm seeing some similarities here.
Oh, well, sure, but I'm not. I have my motives and I understand them and I'm clear with them. But we're blindly following something. It's not a big problem. I just wanted to not leave it off the
I
table.
imagine the Mad Mage's spellbook is quite well.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Also, I understand. I imagine he's probably amassed some wealth down there. So, you know, that would
Plus, with
probably
him
assist with your
gone, we
goals.
could rule Skullport.
Do
Or
we-
the skies
yes.
above it with all that
So,
money.
sorry, I mean, I'm just, moving away. We all know that at the end of the day, we're hoping to get Halaster. Okay? However, we don't actually know where he is. We could charge through this dungeon, get all the way to the bottom level, and there's nothing there. Surely it would be better to start with a clue that we do know.
Yeah.
Go back to the school and talk to the fake Halaster, who we have been told is fake. Maybe we should confront him.
He's been helpful in the past.
I'm not saying we make enemies of him. I'm not saying we fight him. We just say, look, this is what we've heard.
I don't think he'd take it very well.
Well,
I don't think he knows.
Maybe.
Because if he's what did you just Hopper described what the spell he thinks it is,
Well,
and it's like a totally unknowing but controllable clone, effectively.
Maybe, but we don't know that. And
No, true.
if we just, I feel like we're on what level 13. We've still got 10 levels to go. 12.
Well,
14.
Right now.
So I don't know. I feel like just steamrolling through this dungeon just to get down to the bottom is, I don't know. It doesn't sit well.
Understood. Yeah, I mean, we definitely don't have a very good lead at the moment, but I just feel that should be our overarching focus.
Yes.
And
I
making
do
some
agree
cash
with
along the
you.
way, obviously.
I do agree with you. I feel like if we could, I think back to our original plan, which was finding these mages. Maybe we could chat with his mate, the what's the one who made the worm? His let me find the list of them all.
Yeah, is Zox just operating on behalf of a mage?
Trobriand. If we could maybe find Trobriand or some of the others.
I wonder how we could persuade Zox to chat to us.
I don't think Zox is going to chat to us anytime soon. I think that
He
bridge
did
is
say
burnt.
he'd execute us if we went near his house.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm not. But we can find some of these other mages. They may be able to, help us. Or, maybe
Alright.
become some of their
What-
friends with them.
what are they then?
I don't know. That's what we're here to find, isn't it? That's.
How do you find a mage? Can you call them into the ether?
Like, summon them.
Yeah.
That's just demons, isn't it? I don't know.
I believe
Ludusia is not familiar with mages. She doesn't know how they work.
I have a strong suspicion that the spell that Zox is about to cast will probably draw a bit of attention.
Interesting.
Best not stop him then.
Or
Captain Kate made the worm.
He's got fucking. He's got
I
a
didn't make
list.
the worm. Trobriand made the worm.
And Muriel was the
The one we killed. The one for
Yeah.
Halloween.
But
oops, R.I.P.
well, look, we're here to speak to the giants. Why don't we try and broker a deal with them? Why don't we ask them for information in return?
Yeah.
We'll do a deed for them. We're
Aye.
really here to.
Sounds good.
I mean,
See if they can tell us where Trobriand is. They know nothing about
May very well be go and kill Zox.
I mean, only half an hour ago, our plan was to go and speak to them about why they wanted to kill Zox. I mean, But look,
We'll see what they say. We'll go from there.
Right. Let's find these fire giants then.
Right. Through the big doors, I guess. Elliot, could you take mine, please?
I don't want it.
No.
Okay.
Come on then, Boulder.
Right, you can say that Elliot's cooking is terrible.
Yeah, he'll be back in a sec. He can hear us.
Oh shit.
We are.
Can't remember what I called my zombie.
Derek.
It was like Derek or
It's
Herb.
like a zombie.
My zombie name.
Derek the Dead Drow.
Yeah, that's definitely what it was. I'll have to go with Barry the Bat.
Derek
Derek the
Drow.
Dead Drown, Barry the
The Bat.
Bat. I'm trying to think of
Which
another.
way are we going?
Well, the doors are around here, aren't they?
Oh, aye.
Oh, did we rest? We did. We've long rested, didn't we, in the mansion?
Yeah.
You have
Can
indeed.
I knock with my magic fists? Not in a do damage kind
Oh,
of way,
God,
but in a strong kind of way.
Because my hit point thing has gone back to 68, which isn't right.
Hold on,
Again.
Chingo, before you disappear, could you just check for traps around this doorway, please?
Okay, I'll have a little looky.
Given we're going to meet fire giants, maybe we should spread out a wee bit in case, our favourite spell makes its return.
What's our favourite spell?
Fireball.
I'm a fireball.
Fireball.
Do I see any traps?
We see
Oh,
through the door
sorry.
into infinity.
I was trying to figure out why Katie's HP was wrong again and what we said it to last time, but I'll have to find that out in a minute. On the door, no. So the door is lit up by two torches, left and right. They seem to be continually aflame, as if by magic. Where are you checking for traps?
The door.
Like around the door, yeah.
You're not anywhere near the door. You're.
He was a minute ago.
I was just say you're 30 foot away from the door.
I've got eyes of the eagle.
Ah, okay. You use your eyes of the eagle. Visibly looking at the door, they're huge, made of metal, brass, bits of silver inlaid. Don't appear to be trapped that you can see.
I'll give you the thumbs up, Seraphina.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Thumbs up for there are traps, or thumbs up there are no traps?
Yeah. What does that mean? No, I'll do the knocking. I have strong fists.
You are the one who knocks.
I'm gonna dash in, not dash, but I'm gonna knock, bang, 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 and then I'm gonna run away over here.
You fucking nasty.
You're cherry knocking
Emwen
these
there.
giants. Is that what's going on? Cherry knock. You're cherry knocking the giants.
Yeah, bang, bang, bang. No, I've left Emwen there. He can
Alright,
answer.
that's again.
What, the charismatic Emwen?
Yeah,
Great.
Mr. Charisma over there.
I'm just staring at her, running away, what are you doing?
It's fine. I'll just
As
be here.
You run away and kind of hide behind the pillory rock face where you are.
Just
Emwen
banging
just
on the door
standing.
and running.
Everyone just standing, to attention, just
I am
waiting
ready.
for any answer. A minute or so passes, and you don't hear any movement or response. The doors seem pretty big. But
Is there a
doesn't-
door knocker? Up high.
No.
I think you need to knock harder.
Alright, fine.
Just open the door.
Knock, 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 knock. I did 5 bangs. Boom, 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 boom.
Why
As
don't
you
we
get
just
to
go?
As you get to the fourth bang,
And then I run
you
away.
hear slowly. You see the doors start to pull inwards towards the inner chamber.
I'm gonna stand there with my hands up.
You see.
Holy fuck!
Into the room, you see a number of hobgoblins in front of you, all weapons drawn, facing out towards you, apart from the center one who's just pulled some of the doors open. To the back, you see two hulking fire giants of epic proportion. Give me a handout.
They look beastly.
They are giant,
Oh wow.
Wow, they look cool.
dark-skinned creatures. Even from this distance, you can feel the radiant heat coming off them. In full plate armor with giant swords.
It's cannon!
There is no way of killing that boy.
And the
Climb up
hobgoblin in front, who looks to be some form of leader, looks at you curiously and says, "What do you want?" What are you doing here?
Gobbo ID.
Okay.
We are friends. We have just come to talk.
Speak.
Hey, Anna! Hey!
What, me?
Hey, Hopper!
What language are they speaking?
Wait, what? Do you speak the common tongue?
That's
So that we may all understand.
Yeah,
Only
speak
a couple
common,
of my compatriots understand.
Okay. Alright, so they're speaking common.
Yeah.
They are. They're all goblins.
Okay, cool. Okay, so I kind of lean out and be like, greetings, friends. We, as my good friend here says, we are looking to speak with you. We spoke with your kin up on the level above, and they mentioned that you were in the employ of the fire giants, who I can see towards the back of you there. Can't miss you, and I give them a little wave. We are like a traveling group of adventurers, sightseeing our way through the dungeon. You know, just out for a good time, like to be solving mysteries, doing deeds, and we thought if the fire giants are employing you fine fellows to do a number of jobs, that perhaps we may also procure some employment from them, perhaps for exchange of coin or information. So we thought we'd come and see you.
Can I just interrupt? I think what she means is coin and information.
Yes, sorry, I misspoke. I had a long night.
Yeah, we never.
Thank you, Hopper. That's good.
They're mutually exclusive things to us, so yes. I think we would very much like to speak to the fire giants, specifically. Nothing personal. I just would like to know a bit more about what we've been tasked to do up above.
Fire giants won't be able to speak to you. They don't speak the common tongue.
What languages do they speak?
We have.
They speak giant.
We have people who can speak.
I can speak giant now.
Oh, well then.
Yeah, believe it or not, my friend Seraphina is well versed in many languages.
How does one that is so small learn the tongue of the giant?
Through the power of ki. And I'll do a little bow.
She's maybe small in stature, but giant in power.
That's true.
Though she be but little.
She be fierce.
Yes.
Chingo just gave himself away.
With the loudest face palm possible.
Like a double face palm.
Hopper, Amber, make me persuasion checks, please.
No.
The big boys.
Oh, then you fail.
Alright, I'll do one. I'll do one for you, man. I'll do it for you.
That is what.
Lovely.
19.
I'm gonna go back around the corner into stealth again after seeing the fucking humongous size of it.
Just literally like fucking disappear.
So the size of the doors starts to make sense now. The fire giant, the doors are like 20 foot tall. Fire giants are probably 30 foot tall. They are hulking, massive. There's more armor on them than there are any of you combined. They're pretty beastly. 18 and 9, not bad. The hobgoblin kind of scans the party that you can see that isn't Chingo. Briefly looks at the dead drow, and then kind of looks away. And then kind of turns back to the left-hand fire giant, who appears to be male, and says, which you can understand in giant because you understand all the languages. Says like, the small one wished to speak to you, and the giant kind of looks like squints down to look at you, and just kind of looks to his left, and there's this female fire giant to the left. She kind of shrugs, and it just starts to mow his way through. And inside the room, you can see there's like a quite large pile of scrap metal towards the back. They seem to be sifting through some of it as this fire giant echoes through the chamber as it stomps towards you. As the hobgoblins move out of the way, otherwise they will be crushed. As it walks up to the entrance of the doors and kind of kneels, looks at Emwen for a minute. Looks at Emwen, gives Emwen one of these, but it's really slow.
I move Take one step to the side.
Is he bent down on one knee or something?
So now he kneels down. It's a slow motion. It's hard because I just got so much cloth down.
I'll clamber up his leg and land on his knee so I can talk to him.
And goes down on one knee, and even on one knee, it's towers over everyone. And then looks at you curiously.
Hello. My name.
Deep guttural voice that echoes through this whole place and behind. So, hello.
I love the fact that there's this noise coming out of me as well.
It's more high pitched, but the weird guttural sound of it. It's very one syllable when most speak. But yes.
Okay.
It says hello? Question mark.
I was on her knees, staring
Seraphina.
in awe.
I'm Seraphina. I will be your translator today. Hey, any questions?
Seraphina, you hear in your mind, remember, you could talk to me here if you need to, or if you'd prefer to speak mind to mind, I could do that as well. Or you can translate, whatever's easiest.
Or you could just have a conversation with the giant and just.
Yeah.
You can't. Can he speak common?
So as you introduce yourself, hello, I'm Seraphina, and he says hello. You then go silent for 20 seconds. Just kind of the giant on one knee with you on top of the knees, just kind of looking quizzically at you, looking around to the hobgoblins around.
Sorry, I do apologise. I was just thinking of the right questions to say. So, we bumped into the hobgoblins up above, and they told us that you had sent them on a mission to collect the ring from the mage on that level. Is that correct?
Yes.
Can you give us some more information about that particular mage? Do you have any information?
He has ring that we need.
What does it do?
It controls the metal things.
Oh yes, I forgot that. I did know that, I just forgot that, I apologise. What do you need it for? Are you controlling metal things too?
We wish to control the metal things.
Okay, fair enough. That's a pretty cool thing. So, Amber, any other questions? I can't remember what I'm going to say. I've panicked. I have the charisma of not very much.
Okay, well,
Has the mage wronged them in any way, or is it literally just that they want the ring?
okay, I quickly to the room say, any questions? Let me know. And then I relay everyone's question.
Why don't you go up and kill him?
One of my compatriots asks if the mage has done anything wrong to you in particular, or is it just the ring that you wish?
No, the mage means nothing to me. We just want the ring.
You just want the ring. Do you
Have you tried asking him for it? I'm sorry.
I just hold my one finger up to him. Do you know anything about the machine that he's building up there?
Our friends say he's building big arch, but
You don't know anything about it.
Why aren't you just going up and killing him yourself? I mean, you've got loads of giants back here. Surely you could just go and...
Too slow. Obviously.
Yeah,
Too slow. Big worm.
Dangerous.
They can't go up there because they're too slow and they get munched by the worm.
Yeah.
Is that why you're hiding in here? Because you don't want to get eaten by the worm?
Oh, hold on. 2 questions at once.
What does the ring do?
The control
Controls the
thing.
metal things.
Oh, yeah, okay, sorry.
I was just going to ask if that's where they're hiding in there, because they don't want to get eaten by the worm.
This
why
our home.
You do.
I'll just assume you translate. Yeah. This our home.
Your home before the metal worm was here?
Metal worm been here for a long time.
How many of you are there?
Seraphina, make a persuasion check as you do the translating for this.
So my charisma is not great.
You never know. 12?
With a luck stone.
This our home. We are many.
Are you all fire giants?
And their kind. Points down to our goblin.
Do you have children?
Seraphina's getting off.
Yes.
Sophina,
Cool.
You
you
have to tell me about that one day.
Sophina, you hear in your head. Oh god. So
I
I
can tell you about that one day. Yeah, fire giants fuck like everything else.
Yeah, but they must be even more massive. Anyway, sorry, what did I hear in my head, Amber?
I can't remember now. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, do they know anything? Have they encountered the mage called Halaster before? One who seemingly built the dungeon.
Do you know of the supposedly Mad Mage Halaster?
Make me another persuasion check.
I'll give my brightest smile.
Hey!
Thumbs up.
Mad Mage rules dungeon, but never seen in person.
Do you know anything about any of the other mages that live and work in this dungeon? Apart from Zox, obviously.
No mages here. No mages here. This Arl.
Do they know anything about where the Mad Mage might be in terms of level number?
Can I ask that question?
Mad Mage is down. That's all I know.
Do you know about any of the other levels at all, or have you always just stayed around here?
We know of level down. We know of level up. We can't reach level up.
What's on the level down?
Make me a persuasion check.
Me or
It's always you. You're doing the talking.
damn it?
That's performance. That's performance.
Oh, the performance! I should go.
Ah,
Yay!
Yeah.
Me and this fire giant are buddies now.
I'd like to know your enemy check, please, Josh.
okay, well, get this right this time. Give me a second. I'm trying to think what I can reveal to you on a 19. What would they know? What would they know? Okay, they would, or he would say, strange creatures below. We don't go anymore. Mage makes weird voice. I don't.
Mage?
Mad Mage makes weird voice.
Oh, is it a woman's voice?
No, the Mad Mage is mad.
What does he say? What does it say? This
What
voice.
does it
We not understand.
Turn back.
say?
You
Yeah.
are not prepared for the danger that lies ahead.
Okay.
Very confusing from what Father told me, like maze.
I'd like to check their armor class and their total class levels, please.
So how does this work again? You can assume that the DNA total is equal, superior, or inferior. So you want to know AC, and what was it?
Wait, did I say AC?
Oh,
I meant strength score. Strength score and total class levels. You need to tell me whether I'm equal, superior, or inferior. In regards
So
to
strength score is superior. And
I'm superior.
No, they are superior.
It's a fucking giant, of
I've
course.
got
It's
20.
superior.
Yeah, but I've got 20 strength. That's the most amount a character can have.
They are superior. Their total class level is what level are you? 13. Lower.
Inferior.
Inferior.
Alright, good to know. Very good to know.
Any other questions, guys and gals? Do you have any? So obviously we explained that we were here because we're also looking for, maybe a bit of work, bit of coin and information. They've given us a lot of information already, so thank you very much for that. Do you have any jobs that you want us, or you could maybe use a bit of help with?
Or can you tell us what else is on this level?
Or could you tell us what else is on this level? Do you want another persuasion?
We need ring. If you give us ring, we give you whatever you want. This level is our home.
Do you have coin?
Ask them if they control the whole level.
Do you control the whole level?
Everything behind these doors.
What, is it much in front of the doors?
You see everything in front of you here. Not much.
Oh, just
probably
these
in
corridors here.
Yes, we don't leave often.
Do
All
you know where the way down is?
Yes, through our home.
What
Can we go through?
We can show you the way down if you wish.
What is the fire giant's purpose? What do? Do you create things? Do you fight? Do you conquer? What's your purpose in life?
We like to build.
What are you building? I also like to build.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Not you, me.
Yes. Build more defenses. Build metal machines. That's why we get metal. We bring metal down. Hobgoblins bring metal down for us.
You mean more more defenses? What do you need more defenses from?
We have people come down, try and break into home. Some
that's
drow,
kind.
some adventurers like you.
You didn't break it.
Why would you let us into your home then? Do you trust us?
We're polite.
But this one trusts you, and he points down to the hobgoblin who seems to be in charge.
That's nice.
Can I give my little thumbs up to the hobgoblin? And like a cheers, mate.
Alright, so we know we can get through to the next level through their home.
Ask him what he would if we got the ring for them. Ask them what they would give us in return.
What would you be willing to give us in return for the ring?
Same
I
as
thought
we
you
offer
said
hobgoblins.
you said anything we'd like.
We can offer same as hobgoblins. We have platinum pieces, 1,000 of them.
Oh really? No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
1,000
Or
platinum.
if you want other thing, then you will have to tell us what you want.
Do you have any spectacular musical instruments?
My friend here asked you have any spectacular musical instruments.
No,
The likelihood is no.
no.
We have
We've been collecting metal, so I wondered there might be something.
Can we have a chat? Just us. Like, away from the fire giant.
I mean,
Or in a
he
different
can't-
tongue that he can't
He
understand.
can't understand you. He can't
Yeah,
understand
Yeah, you can't
you.
understand it. Yeah.
We've
Oh,
got-
God.
He only
Yeah.
understands me.
Yeah, the hobgoblins can though.
The hobgoblins can.
Let's make sure we're about 61 feet away.
Gotta bring up whatever it's called, the circle of whatever it's called. Anyway,
That is the point,
Yes, no point.
Okay,
It's not
just
circle of
excuse us-
silence.
Just excuse us for one moment, please, sir.
We will-
Thank you so much.
If you leave, we close door.
I reiterate that to my friends. I'm just going to stay here, guys.
You can-
Still me in.
You can knock again, but we close door now.
Okay.
that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, that's
Right,
fine. So
bye.
if you're not, but you'll answer again.
Yes.
Oh, thanks. You're
See you later.
really cool.
Ask his name. Ask his name.
Oh,
Ask his
what's
name.
your name? Sorry, sir. How rude. I introduced myself and what's your
Oh.
name?
Toril.
Hori.
Toril. Toril. Toril.
Toril. That's an interesting name. Thank you. We really do appreciate all your help.
I note that down. I've been writing a little song the whole time.
Got it tattooed to his face, right? So.
I give him like a little hat. And then I scramble down.
You pat his knee and it gets up, and again it's lumbering and slow, but it rises to his feet, and then says in giant, shut the doors, and 2 hobgoblins come in and they start to pull the doors, push the doors shut as it echoes through the cavern. The hulking beast, metal armored giant.
Shall we?
Going through, and the doors start to slowly close behind.
Now that the doors are shut.
Maybe we should move 61 feet away.
Oh yeah.
I agree.
Agreed.
We should have asked about the drow. I wonder if they knew about that.
Yeah, we should have done.
We can.
We can-
They said they'd open the door again for us, so I
Yeah.
think we.
What?
I like to think we've made a friend here.
Listen out for Wormy boys.
Yeah.
Are we 61 feet away at this point?
Oh yeah, actually.
Behind giant brass doors, you'd be confident that unless they were magically scrying on you, they probably can't hear you.
Can I just quickly do a quick perception, see if I can hear Wormy Boy?
Maybe perception check.
Sure, Wormy Boy's quite loud.
Yeah, you don't hear
I know,
any
but I
like
just want to make
obvious.
sure that I'm on it.
You don't hear any obvious vibrations.
Is it on this level? I thought it was above.
Yeah, it's this bit.
It
No, it's
comes
this
down
bit as
here
well.
to use his this is like
This
roundabout.
is roundabout, yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh,
we said
well, maybe we should
we said
do it.
we said last week that it was obvious that the tunnel, like the perfect roundness of it, kind of ended here as it come out, but there's obvious grooves in like here and here, and it appears that the worm definitely like turns around at some point here. It also has other places it can go, because as you were coming down,
Yeah, it's like a
you
maze.
saw other tunnels going off, but it was pretty obvious that this was the main one.
Right. Are we genuinely considering killing this wizard man? Because, as far as I'm aware right now, what justification do we have for that?
I don't think we need.
Not only that, it's a pretty paltry amount of money.
How much is it? 100 platinum? What's that?
1,000 platinum.
1,000 platinum.
What's that in gold?
10,000 gold.
10,000 gold.
That's not
I
bad.
mean, it's the most amount we would have been given ever.
No, it's not.
It's definitely a good amount of gold. It's but
Yeah. Okay.
The drow queen gave us more.
But she
Yeah,
gave
but
us,
she's
she
a
gave us
queen.
6,000, didn't she?
Yeah, she didn't give you more than that.
She gave us
Anyway.
6,000, and we shared it between us. Yeah.
the problem I'm talking about right now is: are we talking about killing this mage for no reason other than the fire giants want his ring?
And the money.
And the money.
Cool. So we are going evil. I just want to
No,
make that clear.
I don't.
And Hopper wants to stop him as well. For
I would rather.
power grabbing reasons.
Yes, I mean, I'd rather try and debilitate him by taking the ring. Can we just like not kill him, but then
Cripple him.
get the ring?
Cripple him for
I just
life,
watched
yeah?
a really inspirational ring heist, so
Don't kill him, just take his legs away from him
well, not even.
and
Well,
leave him.
No,
leave
I
him.
just mean
yeah.
we should try and get the ring without. We don't have to kill him. They don't want him dead, do they? The hobgoblin said that he wanted him. They didn't say they wanted him dead. They just want the ring.
All right. So leave him in a very dangerous dungeon in a coma, and we'll steal the ring from them.
Problem is that he already doesn't like us. And
Nah,
You
that's
can't
true.
get into his house again.
Yeah, he won't let us
not
in.
without
He'll try
some
and kill us.
serious.
I'm sure we can get in if we wanted to.
Yes, I'm sure we can. Yes, but there'd be
How-
a lot more extra.
But we would have to murder him.
We know one way of getting into his house is just go back to level 6 and appear through the teleport.
Yeah,
That's true.
Just
but
go-
bear in mind he did have those giant things inside the house with him.
I mean,
Yeah,
we've
but
fought those before.
they're all right. I'm sure we
Have
can
we?
take them on if we needed to.
We fought dragons before. Yeah.
That's true.
I thought might be a bit of a strong word
Yeah.
there.
We held our own.
So-
for a couple of
So we're
seconds.
just going to kill.
Survived, maybe.
So we're going to go and kill this guy.
I mean,
No, we're not going to go and kill him.
Okay,
We
we're
don't
going
have
to
kill him.
We're going to mug him.
Free heist.
Yeah, we're going to go mug him.
Well,
How are we going to
exactly-
do that?
I don't know. Can't we just?
Well,
you know-
everyone poo-poos all my
Does
heist
anyone
ideas
have
anyway,
a-
so I'll let someone else.
Well, do you have a plan?
Me?
Don't be so
Of course I've got a plan.
self-deprecating.
Oh, I've
It's
got- of
not
course.
like you, and it's boring. So just
I-
spit it out and give us your plan.
Well. Polymorph him. Simple as that.
But then his ring polymorphs with him.
Yeah,
Then we could
we
tie him
polymorph
up.
him, bring him to the giants, stick him in the giants' lair. They
And
can
he'll
deal
just-
with him themselves. Bada bing, bada bong.
What about can't wizards like counterspell?
Yeah, I'll just keep on doing it. Like, he counterspells it and endlessly, and I'll just keep on doing it until he runs out of counterspells. Or he can't counterspell. And,
How many times can you do it?
well, I could do it 7 times if I needed to.
Okay.
But what if he's
How exciting.
Or,
what
I
if he
mean,
what if he counterspells and then does something horrible to us?
Well, could we not
if you go and debilitate him, you go and run up to him, sneak up to him, go and like stun him. I'll polymorph him, stick him in my pocket. We'll go give him to the fire giants.
Like the one.
Seraphina, those fancy bangles you got.
Yeah.
What do? Do they stop all
I
movement,
think they
or do they just?
catch.
Don't anymore.
They. Let me just check. A rusty iron sphere.
BRB, I need a week.
So he'd just be restrained.
Does that include all
Till,
like Would that stop? Would that stop him from doing spells, or is it just hand movements, or?
He might have that ability where he doesn't have to make the hand movements to make the spell.
Yes, but I could stun him. And then we could take the ring off of him.
I thought you just said I could stab him.
The ring isn't his
Stabby.
power. His power. The ring is just the ring. It controls the metal objects.
Yeah, I know, but the giants aren't necessarily going to do anything to him.
Born in it.
I don't think.
The giants will. I mean, the giants said the only reason they're not going to do this themselves is that they're going to get killed by the worm.
Yeah.
That implies that they could actually easily kill him if they didn't get killed instantly by a worm. So, I mean, we know we can't kill him if we fight, evenly, because he's a much higher level wizard than I am, and he will kill us. But if we can somehow, cheat him into some,
My concern of using my lovely iron bands of Bolaro is it getting destroyed by the
George,
monsters within.
Can I check my spell book and see whether or not anything appeared in it after he looked at it?
Yeah, sure. You look through your spellbook quite vigorously, and it appears to be the same as you last left it. Would have been well funny if you just ripped out all the pages or something. No, it's the same. And your spellbook is fucking empty. Let's go!
Get out the spare
I
one.
have a spare, yeah.
And the spare's also empty. Let's go! No, it's fine. It looks exactly the same.
Okay. Well,
I'm happy if we are in a safe place where we're not, that my bands are not going to get eaten or destroyed.
Let's just kill him.
You don't need to kill him. Oh
But
my God,
what else do
someone
people want to
doesn't
do?
kill him.
We
Keep
could always
actually killing him a lot.
We could always wait for him to go and cast the simulacrum spell and then chuck in some ridiculous spells and cause them to backfire on him. Go and
Might
use
be
his
waiting a
own.
while
Yeah,
then.
that could be a little while, couldn't it?
It seemed pretty close to being built.
I thought it was a month.
Months away probably from
Right,
finishing.
okay, well, alright, let's not do that then. Or we go. We lure him out by just starting to destroy it, so he comes out of his house, so we don't have to go into that place. And then when he's there, Chingo and Seraphina jump out on him, try and stun him.
Mug him.
And basically, as soon as you're distracting him and he is unable to cast spells, which if you were to attack me close combat, I would find it very difficult to cast any form of spell. Then essentially, I can then polymorph him, and then we can
I really
stick him in the worm's ass or something.
No,
Like,
before
I have
you...
no way of stopping him from casting spells or anything.
Well, you
I
can
just kill
hit him. If you hit him, then he can't concentrate.
But I do think,
Oh,
I
so he can
genuinely...
still cast spells.
He can, but only instant
So,
ones.
like, he
nothing...
can fireball all of us.
Well, yeah, but you can't. If we're spread out, he can only get one at a time. He's unlikely to have armor and unlikely to be very beefy, isn't he?
I also think that I genuinely think we should, before you polymorph him, if that's the plan, take the ring off of him, because you say it's not his power. No, it's not his power, but it's the metal creatures are the thing that are building that. It's going to seriously slow his progress, even if it doesn't stop him immediately straight away.
Alright, so how do you plan to take a ring off someone's finger?
Stun
With my
him,
mage
take
hand.
it off of him.
I could pickpocket the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, Chingo might be able to do it.
Alright.
I can just stun him. Once he's stunned, Chingo can running, pickpocket him.
We could then
If
touch
I-
those turn
the
creatures
best-
against him.
The best plan would be if I threw my iron bands at him, they worked and they didn't get eaten by anything or destroyed, okay? I can then either he is restrained, you can try and do it there, or I could just try and stun him repeatedly. And then if he's stunned, you can take the ring off of him.
I can't pickpocket the ring. Looking at the mage hand, has to be in a. He is wearing it.
Yes, but I assumed you'd be up close, if I'm honest. In that moment, just come up. If he's stunned, Chingo, and he's not doing anything, and he's in a flipping cage.
This all really levers on us being able to stop him from casting spells, which I'm not convinced we can do.
Hopper, you don't happen to have a silence spell in that book of yours, do you?
No, I don't think it does.
No, not
You
yet.
tried to do it for the else, remember?
I got a counter spell.
Dodge, did I get the impression that the giants were magical in any way?
These giants,
Yeah.
they appear to be beefy and heavy, but it doesn't appear they have any magical ability. Not that you can tell just by looking at them, no.
Okay. I was wondering if they might have some useful stuff.
And the what are they called? The furry boys upstairs weren't willing to help us, were they?
Hobgoblins.
No, I think they were.
They were trying to get the ring just as much as you because they want the money, but they've lost quite a lot of people trying to get it.
Yeah.
Use them as a
boxes.
distraction, maybe.
Yeah, they could be
No.
destroying the thing, and
Where
then we.
they gave the impression they didn't really want to approach until they thought of some other plan.
But why are we sharing the gold with them then if they're going to do nothing?
Well, they might distract him
Yeah.
or pull his forces away, and we can get him on his own or something. I don't know.
Get him away.
Well, we could always rig up those cannons they had and basically try and
Lure
create
him out.
some sort of cannon that can destroy bits of his house.
Or fire the cannons at his contraption.
Yeah, we could attack the contraption.
I think I do think the iron bands of Bilaro are quite a good way forward. My only concern is I really don't want them to be.
I don't think it would stop him casting spells, though. It's probably
No, I don't think it
Spells
would, but at
are
least it would give advantage for me to be able to hit him and stun him.
Does anyone else have any stunning abilities?
Yeah, I've got stunning strike. I think.
Yeah.
No, I don't. That's a lie.
That's me.
Yes,
Okay.
he's got hypnosis.
Another one!
I've got stunning strike.
I've got goading and disarming strike.
So
you
you could
disarm
do a
a ring?
goading one where he just attacks you.
It doesn't really work like that. It's I've got trip attack as well. Gives you advantage on hits on him, so you can then get advantage to stun him.
What about hypnotic pattern?
I'd have advantage anyway because it's just a key.
Oh.
I would charm him. What race was the mage?
The gnome!
That would mean he couldn't attack me with harmful abilities or magic effects if I had him charmed, but
Okay.
He's going to have quite strong resistance to
Yeah.
abilities, I think.
What is he?
and it's a wisdom thing. He's probably quite.
He's probably quite intelligent. He might not be that.
We
I don't know.
How dexterous are gnomes? Hopper?
You have no idea.
not fabulously, but not too bad.
Okay, good.
I would we could always go and apologise and try and
And then mug him.
offer to help him build his contraption faster. And then essentially once he's finished with it, he won't have any. Actually, no, he does need this ring because he's actually trying to use this to multiply his army of
He was
robots.
very clear that he would kill us if we approached his don't think that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we don't need to approach it. We just need to send him a message.
I mean, I can. If we didn't want to get the hobgoblins inside in a fair way, I could cast mass suggestion on them and get them to go and do what we want.
I feel like that would be murder. Unless we... Well, it would be murder,
Just
but unless we got them to use their contraptions to fire
Attack
his
the
thing.
construction.
Hmm.
I think the attacking the
From a
construction
distance.
thing. I like the sound of that. And then we can try and attack him from the back or something.
Yeah, if we attack him from behind.
Or the cannons thing. You use the cannons.
The only thing I'm thinking as well is he gonna come out, or is it just gonna be his machines that come out and then they'll fuck us up?
Or
What kind of-
fuck the hobgoblins up, and we sneak into the house.
I mean,
True.
I don't know. I'm still in two minds whether we do this. So I'm willing to make a deal. If we go ahead with this, I am not against murdering someone for cash, and it's a reasonable amount of cash.
Aye.
Then after this, we go and kill them. No ifs, no buts, no coconuts. We go and murder them mad.
Prove.
All right.
I mean,
Well,
we
we
can
always
promise
get
to go and
another
we can
manage.
promise to go and do it, but we
Yeah,
don't still don't
I
know how to do it.
I don't think. Yes, I mean we're always planning to go and kill the Mad Mage, but I just don't feel like rushing in straight in like that is a good idea. But whatever.
Not rush, but it's our singular purpose. It's our goal.
I mean,
So
I
just
can-
go all the way down there and see what we find.
if
Yeah.
we're
I
Just
think that's
talking
such
about
a
this-
waste of so many. There are so many things up on these levels that would probably help us.
We can like semi-explore the levels, but
We'll have to anyway
Would
to
it?
get from one to the next. We're not
Yeah.
gonna like.
It'd all
Be able
like,
to
oh,
just
no, can't be
bulldoze
bothered
it all
to
the
do
way
that, gotta
through.
go and kill the Mad Mage.
well, he might not be on the last level, so we're going to have to explore the levels to an extent where we're
Hmm.
happy that he's not there.
There's always going to be some kind of challenge on every level. That's quite apparent. It just depends on what the challenge is. Right now, it feels like the challenge is kill a guy because some greedy fire giants want his ring, or we just walk through the next level because the fire giants are going to let us walk through.
I mean, I
No,
think
no,
we're
no,
focusing on this killing thing. We've made lots of plans where we don't necessarily kill the guy.
But yeah, is this guy, if we take his ring and let him live, is he, in all realistic possibility, just going to be okay with that?
No, probably not, but...
His project that he's been spending presumably decades on, if not longer, to make this ultimate machine of awesomeness, that he will no longer be able to build because we have his ring. Do you really think that he will not have some blood life vendetta against us and the fire giants as a result of us stealing that ring and
Then
leaving him
we
alive?
give him to the fire giants, I don't know.
If we give him to the fire giants, then he's dead anyway. So,
Yeah,
like,
but, you know, fine. I don't know.
If you
Fine.
don't
I
wanna-
have nothing else to say.
If we don't want to murder him, then and the fire giants do, then we're not murderers if we deliver them.
What is that in the eyes of the law, Pete? What would that be? What crime would that be?
depends on what you think the
Accessory to murder?
yeah, it would be. Because if you think that the fire giant's going to kill him, yet you hand him over anyway, then you know that
I
they're going
don't
to kill
really
him.
want to
therefore-
hand him over to
They
the
want his
fire
ring.
giants.
I mean, what they do with him after that is not my problem.
Well, what do you think that they will do with it?
I
He
think
doesn't
what
give a
giants
shit.
do, which is
It's
very.
better
I
No,
don't
no
put
one
very
gives
much
a
knowledge
shit
of.
apart from me, so it's only me that's gonna...
Yeah, and your conscience can clearly take it.
Look, we'll give some of the proceeds to orphans. It'll be fine.
I
I do have that.
I do think that if we involve the hobgoblins, you need to give them a fair share. It was their job flimming first.
We'll give them
I'll
some of
give
the money.
I'll
Just
give them
to
anything
pull them
if they don't do it. If they don't
But
get the
if
ring.
I said if we employ them and we work with them, then
right.
you need to give them a fair share.
Well, I mean, if they haven't, if they're
To be
not
fair,
doing the job, then that's their problem.
we can employ them, yes. If they don't survive their employment, then we don't have to pay them.
Ah, true businessman. I like it.
Sorry, that was the capitalist coming out of me. I'll go back to my character.
Whatever. You're all a bunch of
Look.
Shit.
Ultimately, we haven't actually explored all of this level, nor have we explored all of the level above. There may be another way.
Yes, there's that other creature up there as well.
We could
Oh,
go.
yeah.
We could go and fight that thing and see what that does, because there's no. We seem to be very happy to murder giant creatures. Any sentient being
Bloody
we
made
seem to
of
have a bit of
metal.
conscience about, but
Oh my god, I'm not a blimmin' perfect person. What I'm saying, obviously, I've killed many a creature.
oh, I know. I've seen you
All I'm
punch
saying
things' heads
is,
off.
I'm saying is that Emwen took a disliking to the idea of killing the mage earlier, and I agreed with him. That's
Yeah.
all.
I don't.
Okay. Now Emwen's kind of come round to the idea of killing him, and I'm still don't feel hugely comfortable with just killing him. Obviously, if he attacks me and he attacks my friends with the intention to absolutely kill, then I will obviously.
Well,
He has done something personally against
That's
my friends.
that's
And then
defending
that's
yourself.
different, isn't it?
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, if we're going to go
I
and
get
get
it.
the ring, I'm not just going to go in and be like, "Oh, you're dead.
yeah, I know.
Take your ring."
Well, I get it. I just when we went to see the guy, he wasn't particularly friendly.
No,
He didn't want to invite us in. He's building a giant
They didn't even
machine.
offer me a cup of tea.
Yeah, he's building a giant death robot
Yeah,
replication
obviously, like he's
machine.
obviously
and
bad news.
I
get it.
there is a such thing.
I
as
think that
greater
taking
good.
his ring could debilitate him quite a lot. It would seriously scupper all of his plans.
I'm
Yeah.
happy to attempt to subdue
We
him.
could just stun him and then throw him through his
The
contraption.
ring is. I think the ring is a small component of this person's power. I think if we take it away, it delays him, not stops him. I think, as Emwen said,
But that's
you
what I
take
said
away
earlier.
his best asset. He's not going to just be like, oh, well, okay, I'm gonna go build a half donut on the level above. You know, he's gonna be pissed off,
Okay.
and we gotta be prepared for the consequences of that. If we take on this mission, it will lead to his death. We have to accept that. If we don't do this mission, we ignore the hobgoblins, we ignore the fire giants, and we progress through, or we find another mission, then that's fine. But if we want to get the ring, that means that gnome has to die.
The other thing is, let's point out, the other thing is, as someone rightly pointed out earlier, we've barely explored this dungeon. This level, I should say.
And the level-
We know that the fire giants house leads to the next level. But there's plenty of entrances throughout the cavern that could lead us through other directions, and I'm quite interested in exploring those.
There's probably a lot of gates everywhere.
Well,
there's so many
yeah,
secrets on
that's-
each of these levels. I just don't want to.
Well, let's also not forget we have an army of drow following us.
That's true. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, and they,
Two
whenever
Two
we've
armies
got a
of drow,
drow,
two armies of
two
drow.
drows,
Two armies.
Maybe
They're gonna
maybe
catch
the
up with us at some
uniting
point.
Factor. Maybe we
Yeah.
would unite House Fref and House other one,
They hated of us.
I don't
All
understand
drow.
and we will go down
in their
history. We
mission.
will be sung as heroes.
United in hatred. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
We don't want to unite them.
My enemy's enemy is my friend.
Do you reckon we could do you reckon instead of all the cash we could get my giants to
I
drow?
can't hear you.
You not hear us? You can't hear me?
Cut out a little bit then, sorry,
Yeah.
kid.
Say that again?
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you reckon instead of a load of platinum we could get the fire giants to wipe out some drow for us?
We can't get up there because they're too big.
I'm
Why do we
reasonably
want to
sure-
wipe out the drow?
Because they're a problem and I don't like drow.
I actually am tempted. Like, if we want easy cash, why don't we just go upstairs, kill all
Fuck
the
'em up.
drow?
Yeah.
Like, these guys
True.
are assholes. They literally want to kill us and everyone else.
All those fire giants, if we want easy cash, all those fire giants are in quite an enclosed space, and we do have a few fireballs available to us.
I don't
They
think
are fire
fire
giants.
balls would work
Fire
with fire
Yeah.
giants.
Yeah,
There we
one of
go.
us.
I don't know.
Give them some
Dodge
breakfast.
despairs.
Literally, yesterday, it was like, you just don't give us enough like NPCs we care about. These guys have been nothing but friendly from the second you stepped in. It's like, we just fucking
Charlie's just
kill
like,
them.
yeah.
Nice and close space. We just throw a fireball in there.
Play devil's advocate here. I think we should kill him.
Nice friendly giant comes down. Seraphina sits on his knee, has a nice friendly chat, says, "Sure, go about your business. If you want to come through, we'll lead you down to the dungeon." It's like, kill that, fireball it right now. Fuck it, murder everyone. I can't wait for the justification when you're like, the pregnant woman needed to die. Okay, she was the devil.
Yeah, by the orphanage.
Fucking damn it.
Oh, sorry.
Her child.
Oh, yeah, as it died.
I think we
Share
should.
with me, guys. With Obi,
I think we should. I mean, I would love to go and kill the dragon. I find them insufferably awful.
If it helps, I've just been charging my tablet. This might be a good swap over. I think it would be better it's Chuck plug it.
That's sorry, yeah, I'm not easy for phone, it seems to be working.
Just realised I was muted, but yeah, pause.
Not that I've seen pop up, no.
No.
Fascinating conversation, this one.
Do you guys hear me okay?
Yep.
Yeah. All good.
Cool. I'm switching to my headphones have now run out of battery, so voice mode. Shut the door.
It's letting all the cold air in.
Not
Right.
doing.
So-
Being rude.
I'm not sure what to do, to be honest.
Well, why don't we go up above again and explore the previous level and see what secrets it unfolds?
I don't see the point. That's the one thing I don't see the point in. I either want to make loads of money, kill Halaster,
Well, the Mad
do
Mage is
something
over
with
there on that
guaranteed
level.
returns.
Where's this
I need
wire?
Guaranteed returns.
It's dropped off.
We don't know. I mean, right now we've got nothing that's guaranteed.
Yeah, like
We've gone
I'm
through
not-
like 3
I'm
levels
not
without any.
averse to getting rid of Zox for the cash and what other interesting things we might find in his house,
Yeah.
his fortress. I reckon we probably could do something crafty rather than just knocking on his door and trying to
Yeah.
murder him. I think we've got a reasonable amount of. We could enlist. I'd be happy to enlist the hobgoblins' help for a bit of the cash if they were just a small distraction, but we were taking most of the risk. In terms of holding him, we've got the stun thing. I do have hold monster, but he might be a bit too clever for that. I do have teleportation, where I can get me and someone else into his lair. Hypnotic pattern could stop his monsters from doing stuff. Mass suggestion could, suggest that his monsters go elsewhere. So I think there's a reason. I mean, that's just me, and I'm sure you guys all have some
Yeah.
cool stuff you could do.
As well.
I'm just really good at
Dodge.
punching. to be honest.
How many reactions? How often can you do reactions?
Once.
Once per round, normally.
So, if we use his reaction, and then we know that he can't counterspell.
But then he has legendary actions. Well, he most likely has legendary actions.
And if
Which
you
I
go
think
to
he
his
can
lair,
spend-
he'll have the lair ones too.
Which I believe he can spend as reactions.
Not necessarily. Is he a terrible monster, or is he just a mage? We don't know. We have no idea. He could have all that stuff.
I suspect that luring him out actually is not a good idea. I also think destroying the object is probably not going to work, but we can try.
Is that just because you want the object for yourself?
I have no. Look, just to get this straight, I have literally no way of using this thing. I cannot finish it. If we sit around here for a couple of months, then sure, I'll happily use it. But I have literally no skill nor ability to finish the construction, so I gain nothing from it. In all honesty, the thing is actually terrifying me because if I cast any spells near it, I'm likely to explode spontaneously.
Whole spell thing, right? How far away do we have to be from it not to be interfered with spells?
Nowhere near it, basically, is the plan.
Anywhere in that little room around it.
What we could do is lure him out and force him to use a spell that could backfire against himself. Could be quite interesting, but we'd have to attack the object with physical damage, but then what we'll do is he'll likely attack us with all of his robots.
Yeah.
And we'll get overwhelmed by that. And in fact, what I believe the fire giants are trying to use this ring for is to control the worm. And if they control the worm, then they can move freely through the dungeon and go get their own metal and whatnot. It's probably not the most... They may not actually have the most kind of honourable motives for that.
But the ring doesn't control the worm anyway.
I think it does.
No, he said it doesn't. It belongs to Trebriand. He very clearly said he has no control over the worm. So unless he was lying to us, but we didn't check.
Well, I
As
think
far
if
as
he
we're
does
aware.
have control over the worm, I believe it's got something to do with like the fact that he's building the ring in the middle of a giant loop for the worm. I think it's got there has to be some connection. It may be driving the energy or the power. Or he's trying to create multiple worms, which he's going to use to bore his way through the dungeon.
It's more alarming.
Yeah, there's something. He's not up to good here. But the
I
fact
wonder
he
if
didn't
there's
kill us
anything
when
we
he
could do with the
could.
worm. Could we get? Is there anything? I wonder if there's anything we could do with the worm. I don't know.
Well, there is.
Let's fucking murder him
We
then.
could use it
It's
to
bad,
create
right?
our own tunnel. The other thing I was going to say is that if this guy was truly evil, why wouldn't he have just, and he's more powerful than us, why wouldn't he have just come out of his house, murdered us when he heard us talking about killing him?
Wait, it can't. Let's just kill him. It's murder.
Bothered.
Because if he could,
Clearly a Roman.
if he could kill us easily, then you just would, wouldn't you? And if he was an evil genius, he would also do it. So that's like,
Unless he thought we were too beneath him. Now that's a kick to the ego, so that's, it's a whole other issue.
yeah, I can't handle that.
I'm confused. Does Hopper, do you want to do this mission or not? I'm confused now.
I want, if I'll be absolutely honest with you, I want to use him, but I don't think I can. So I think he has ability and talent and creative knowledge that enough to help us actually destroy Halaster. I think he's mighty powerful. I think we should use his talents, not kill him, but equally, I don't have any idea how we would do that. Because we might have burnt a bridge with him, unfortunately, but also he was not willing to work with us or negotiate with us or come up with any plans or anything. He was unwilling. So I think he should probably die. He's too dangerous to live.
Too dangerous to be kept alive.
I think and also that ring, if it does have the power, absolutely fuck giving it to the giants. It's way more powerful and way more valuable to us. We can essentially control metal objects. I mean, we'd essentially have one of the most powerful objects in the whole of the Undermountain at our disposal.
We couldn't get down to any further levels though, unless we find a way around. Because they don't have to go through the giants unless we kill them. But I mean, I don't really want to. They seem very nice.
Can anybody make replicas? Like, could you give them a pretend one? Would they know if we had one and then we gave them one that was
they
pretend?
realise it when they can't control metal.
Yeah, but we might be long gone by then. We could just tiptoe out.
I can make hand a bit of metal around.
Frankly, do it,
You have it
because
in
if it
formation,
doesn't go
you say.
well, we can use the ring to help defeat them if they do a turn against us.
Well, why do we have
See,
to?
the-
Why do we have to just? Why can't we just be like?
Because we're murder hobos.
Well, why
Because there's no other
Stop.
option. It's too easy to kill than it is to think.
Well, try and think about it. Why don't you just make a friend with the fucking giants?
I tried to do that. You tried to do that, but you
Yeah,
just
I have.
kind of.
But
wanked it
Yeah,
off.
to be fair, I agree with
You don't
with
need
Kate.
the ring.
I'm less for keeping the ring and killing the giants. I think that we don't need to do that.
No.
They haven't been mean to us.
10,000 platinum is a lot more interesting to me than Hopper having some ring.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying I have it. Any one of us could have
Yeah,
the
but
ring.
Nah, you are saying that you have it though.
I don't need
Well,
the ring.
Can
I got the
just
my
say
own.
we don't actually know anything about this ring. Okay, all we know is that it controls the object. Okay, there might be another element to that. It might not be you just get the ring. I don't actually think it controls the worm because he talked about Trobriand, and I don't know. I didn't do an insight check, so I don't know. But it's I'm not as quick to disbelieve.
I
But
didn't do an insight check. I mean, I say that like several times in the day.
well, I
I know
do
one thing about
these
the ring.
days.
Wasn't feeling insightful.
Worth 10,000 platinum.
No, 10,000 gold.
Oh, 10,000 gold.
Yeah, that would be 100,000 gold. That's
Yeah, that's
fucking
what I
extreme.
thought it was.
I would retire if that was 10,000 gold we were getting.
1,000
Yeah.
platinum.
Dude, we wouldn't be arguing about it right now.
No, you wouldn't.
We'd
You don't
be on
want
the
that.
spit. Right now.
We'd have his head on a plate.
Yeah.
It's either he dies or TPK, and that'd be it. There'd be no question.
Emwen would genuinely, if he had that much money, he'd be like, nah, I don't need to kill the Emperor anymore. I'm cool.
I'm going to build a house out of pure gold.
Yeah, I don't need to avenge my wife and daughter. Just, it's fine.
I think
Mummy can buy you some.
it's if I'm listening to everybody, it's stabby kill time.
Yeah, agreed.
I feel like we need a good plan though. We can't just turn up, knock on his door, and be like stabby kill time.
Why not? That's what we generally do. Like, we
can't
spend
plan,
ages.
it's gonna work.
We spend ages coming up with a plan, and then it goes wrong on the first hurdle, and then we end up going stabby kill time. So
Yeah, but it's good to at least try not to initially knee-jerk go to that.
Yeah.
Well, I think we need to
And
fight
plus, I think
him.
he genuinely would hurt us quite a lot. So
I think we need to
Yeah.
fight him not in his house, because I think he's got lots of tricks up his sleeve if we fight him in his house. So at least
I mean,
he's
even
just
away
outside.
from the machine.
I would
because-
also like to say away from the metal bits, because
We could.
I think this house might be the best place, to be honest.
I reckon that we could actually go through the portal in the middle of his house. I have a spell. I have an ability that will allow me to, as you know, create a force field around myself, and I can do that instantly. So I could go through the portal, create the force of, create basically a force field around myself, take all of the hits of his traps and whatnot, basically become immovable. You guys go through the front door, stab him in the back, and do your naughty bits to him.
It's going to take a while to get back to that portal, and I don't know whether I can CBA for that. I'd much rather call him out outside of his house and be like, "Get out here, you bitch! Your time's up."
But then he'll get to send all of his metal machines at us. And we'll
Well,
be
that's
fighting.
why I'll be doing that with the hobgoblins, and then you guys, when he comes outside, or when he sends all of his metal creatures to me, raid his house, or attack him from behind.
I mean, I can teleport me and someone else in there. Like, we've been in the house, so I can visualize where we went there.
He's probably warded it from teleportation though. He's probably got some. It's probably, and also there are traps in there that we've triggered, and we don't want to take too much environmental damage.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yes.
Can we have this conversation of the plan whilst we're walking back up the level?
But then if we get into 60 feet of him, we'll know what we're doing.
Well, just don't get in 60 feet of him.
Are we doing this or not? I don't mind if we continue to explore this level, go deeper, or go and kill him.
I don't think there's much to explore here because it sounds like we can have a quick look, but it looks like it's mostly locked away behind the giant's gates.
Well, there's a big cabin over here, and then there's a big one up north as well.
I think those go back on themselves down here. I think the giants are telling the truth and that there's not that much.
Alright, well, it's worth a look in when we get back. But yeah, let's go.
To be honest, the giants can't get through these tiny caverns, so there might
Yeah,
be things in there. So they might wanna-
We could ask the giants to we could go and say, yeah, we'll get it for you, and with the cash, but we need some assistance from the hobgoblins.
We can
Can you
ask the
give us
hobgoblins that are already up there.
We could bring these ones as well.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
great.
surely we need more numbers.
What's the plan then? Are we trying to draw him out? Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and maybe someone else and the hobbies will distract him,
We need
By leading
much
the
more
charge.
planning than this, but yeah.
and then you guys can ambush him.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Seraphina?
Let's do a team vote. Is everyone happy with this plan?
I mean, it needs a lot more fleshing out,
Yeah.
so I don't want to do it this.
Why though?
I
Because
don't
it's not
wanna
going to
do
work anyway.
I don't want to do it this session because I want it to be like a good plan as opposed to our normal shit.
I feel like our plans are good, they just don't work.
Oh,
And then
I
not
mean,
good. Surely that's the definition
Yeah,
of a
but
not
That's how you
good
judge
plan.
how good.
No, but we think about our plans for such a long time. Like we spend whole sessions talking about what we're gonna do, and then we don't do it because it all falls apart on like the first or second hurdle.
No, it's because we get fed up of talking about it, and then we just
Go in and
Go
rush
off
in.
and
Yeah,
kill
everyone just
things.
goes, oh, I just want to do it.
Dragon Heist is a perfect example of what I'm talking about.
That's still a valid option for a good payout.
It went terribly last time we tried to do it.
We're higher level now.
And it'll go terribly again.
I think that may have been the nature of the heist.
Hey, the heist
I
idea
feel
was
like-
great. I felt that it's just
Yeah,
Yeah,
we talked about it a lot.
Anyway,
it's just
do
that
we
when
want to
we
have a
got
quick
there,
look around here then, and
the whole
then
thing was destroyed.
move on up in, I don't know, a week's time?
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
A human week's time.
That's, I mean, I don't really know if there is a good plan to kill this. I think either way, we're slightly screwed. Not to be too negative about it. I just don't know if there is actually a way to win.
Well, we can always just continue on.
Yeah, can we ask can we be honest with the fire giants and say, look, we've had a really long discussion about this, and we don't think that we're the men for the job. We don't think we can kill him. We don't think we're going to be strong enough. We have a greater quest. Can we come past?
I think we can do it.
We can, but we don't have to.
No, we don't have to.
So we can say to them that we don't think we can. We don't have to tell them the whole truth.
But I thought we wanted to do as much as we can in the dungeons and stuff.
Yeah, but we don't have to. That doesn't have to be it. We don't have to get wiped out by getting
I don't think we would
a ring.
wiped out. I don't think that would happen, but I think that
if they
we
tell us what
just,
was on the next level.
They just said it was something weird.
They can get
that
down,
There was the Mad Mage's voice
Boy, yeah.
Yeah.
echoing at them.
and that's really interesting.
We can check that out.
This is something we can come back to, and I feel like we would. I would like to come back to this.
I don't know. I'm up for doing it, but I feel like it just needs a bit more planning. I'm just a bit anxious that we're going to get killed and I've come too
Well, I
far.
might do. I've got a history of that, and that's fine. Like, if that happens, it happens.
No, it won't
But you guys, you three don't have any history in 2 or 3 campaigns now, so you know you'll be fine.
We want to do some more exploring.
Yeah. Well, let's go to the next level for now, then, and we'll come back on.
But we need
this
to
one.
tell the giants because we can't get through it.
Yeah. Well, no, they just said that we could go through. We didn't have to do it. They just said.
Oh, but what do you think?
I don't know. I don't think we are. I don't think there is a clear enough plan to fight Zox, and I think that I think we probably actually run past some of our best opportunities already. But I think now it's probably too far. You know, there's nothing clear cut enough for us to do with any of the like fighting the Drow or fighting Zox or or yeah, anything like that for us to kind of do successfully right now. So I think maybe onwards and upwards. I mean, we could always
Downwards.
down. We could head down, or we could go back to some things that we were unsure about earlier on in the dungeon, or journeys that you went on with Robin and others that were inconclusive.
What?
That might be now easier to solve. I don't know. I just think we need to find a thing, explore it, and do it. I think the money is chasing the money is probably not going to get us the money. I think we should look for adventure, and then there will be rewards and things we can sell to people back in Skullport that probably give us more money than we're potentially going to get from these kind of hit and run missions. So that's my view. I think there's an indirect way of getting wealthy here, because expecting someone on level 15 to just give us 50,000 platinum or something is just a bit unrealistic.
Be nice then.
Dodge, why were you so excited looking just now? You looked down and then you were like,
It's me giving you 50,000 gold. Here you go.
oh no, before that
It's just-
50,000.
I read something in the book.
I just don't think that, like, it seems unlikely and slightly unrealistic that people are going to pay us to do anything that isn't either evil or killing something. And no one's going to be like, oh, I'm going to give you money to go and
Build an orphanage.
Yeah, research a. So if we're not comfortable with killing
Collect
things,
10
we're going to have
mushrooms.
to kind of suck it up a bit, because killing and defeating. I mean, our ultimate goal is literally to kill the most powerful wizard that's ever lived. And if we don't like killing, then we might as well just go back up to the top and start a fucking rice farm or something.
I don't think any of us can say that they don't like killing.
But look,
I really am against it, actually.
we seem to have a very wavering and grey view on what is right and wrong. I don't know if we should kind of keep changing our mind on this.
Come up with a manifesto.
Yeah, like let's kind of stick to a fucking
A pirate code.
and then do it. Because like right now we have an army of drow after us after killing, like brutally murdering people. 2 armies of drow. We have arguably murdered and fought our way through every single level to date. And then we're going to get hung up on whether or not some guy who's objectively evil needs to die because...
I said I'm happy to kill him, guys.
Yeah, we've...
I'm not
We've already established that.
It was more just doing alignment checks on everyone, that's all. It was just more of an alignment check. Just thought it was necessary.
The other thing is, we got to weigh up whether or not we're actually capable of killing the people at this level. The further down we go, the more powerful the enemy's going to be.
I think also, on that note...
If we're not doing things, we're not going to get more powerful.
Yes, but we also have skipped various levels that were fully equipped, or like we were fully equipped to actually do the things there. We jumped through them because we were like, "Oh, this is boring," and then
can't remember.
Then we're
we
stuck.
need to stop being wimps about battles as well. Like, we are a lot more powerful than I think we are. Because I mean, I personally have never been this high level before, and
so meta.
No, I'm talking as Pete. I'm not talking as Emwen. But we are. We're really powerful. And we need to to acknowledge that. Like, not saying this as an example, in the way of fighting, but fire giants. I think we could probably kill them.
Yeah,
I don't
pretty
want
handily. I'm not. No. That's my point. I'm not saying that we should. I'm not saying that it's right to, but we probably could.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
probably, they said that. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we fought off like 20 Minotaurs without
Exactly.
breaking a sweat.
I mean, a lot of you broke a few sweats.
We died.
The first time
Breaking
we
some
Oh,
blood.
the first time.
The first time we literally
I've
killed like
regret
20, and we didn't lose a single person.
Even Owen survived
Yeah.
for a bit.
Oh, Owen.
So like we could.
R.I.P.
Ultimately, yes, we're facing against a guy who, in several months' time, is going to build like a killer machine that will destroy this entire dungeon. I say, leave him to it for a bit. Let's go back up. Let's go and find something that we can actually face and steamwalk. Steamroll through it. Just take on the drow. They've got literally palaces full of gold. We know one of them gave us 6,000 gold as if it was literally nothing. If we want the gold, then that's probably our best bet. I mean, frankly, the drow, we've got no allegiance. We've killed all of them already, so I've got absolutely no concern about.
I really don't like House Breath.
Yeah, I don't like any.
Yeah,
I don't like either of them.
Can we kill the pregnant lady?
That's House Breath.
We polymorph them and stick them in a well.
Sorry, Dodge, I had to say that just for your reaction.
I think I would refer to her as a pregnant person, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't dare to assume her gender.
Sorry.
There.
Sorry.
Their gender.
It's a gender.
Oh, God.
Right.
So anyway, I know that was you asked my opinion. That's my opinion. I don't see any advantage in going down if we are too afraid or too weak to fight the things that are above or equal to us.
I agree. I'm more than happy to go and fight Zox, but I just think I worry that we'll just get killed for very little reward. So I'd be happy to go and do something with a drow, but I just feel like I just feel a bit of a loose end, to be honest.
Alright. Let's end this drow problem once and for all then.
We know we can get to them very quickly via this portal through the other room. But I need to do a quick IQ test on all of you, just to make sure you don't get stuck in the maze forever.
We might get stuck in the maze for a while.
Well, we will for a while. There is a chance that someone here who's really, really not very bright would get stuck in there forever. So Emwen,
who, me?
I mean, I've only got a +1 to intelligence. No, I've got a 0 to intelligence. So apart from my luckstone, so
I can see someone over here with a minus score at the beginning of his intelligence.
Yeah, well, we can't go through it then if that's the case.
Can you not boost my intelligence?
We don't have to go. We don't have to go through. We don't have to go through that portal, and we don't also have to go to the drought. But I do think that, like, if we're worried about facing the enemies in this level, I'm just saying there's a correlation between the deeper we go, the harder things get.
Yeah.
And I don't mind things being hard, but I don't like. If every mission from here on in is go and kill a big bad that we can't kill without dying, I think that's pretty dumb.
We've killed things on this level already.
Well, yeah.
The drow came down from the other level, and there were only 2 of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
this is why Skyrim has ruined leveling for people and Fallout, because you level up too quickly and you come across monsters that you shouldn't come across, and they fuck you up.
I don't know. I think we might be the right level, but it's more we need to have either better plans or more tricks up our sleeve to face these enemies.
We have a greater good as well. Like, we want to go and defeat Halaster. We don't want to die doing something that's not that.
Yeah. I don't want to steal Zox's robot ring at the expense of my life. I mean, I died facing a big fairy dragon. I don't want to die again.
But you've already said that Vox is in this example that he's a bad person. So if you're doing something for the good, then stopping him as a bad person is surely a good thing.
Well, the other thing that's sort of
occurred
to me here is that if Vox is so powerful, then surely the Mad Mage would be aware of that. And if he was going to be as powerful as the Mad Mage, then the Mad Mage would be the one to come and stop him.
Or the other.
The Mad Mage isn't going to give a shit. Mad Mage is about to ascend to godhood. Why is he going to care?
Well, exactly.
Yeah,
Trobriand said that he hadn't piqued the interest of Trobriand. That was his level.
Yeah, I know.
Which is why
that's
he's made
the point.
work.
Is that if we rush to a guy who literally considers a person we cannot kill as being meaningless and nothing compared to him, then we're fucked when it comes to the Mad Mage.
We don't know that we can't kill him.
Well,
no, but
none of us can come up with a good plan. We're stumped at, do we break into his house or do we kill a donut that makes
over planning. We don't need to plan this hard. It's just layers upon layers of planning, and then it falls short of the first hurdle anyway.
This is Mr. I'm on my 4th character.
it is Mr. I'm on my 4th character. Because I know I'm right about this. So many instances. I know I mentioned Dragon Heist before, but going through the door in the dwarf level 6 or whatever it was, and the appearing, whatever it was, monster thing. We had a plan for that, and it sounded like a pretty good plan. But it still fucked up at the first hurdle because someone got downed by it on round 2.
I think also somebody did put a big smoke bomb in the room.
Yeah!
That killed us all. Yeah, that was you. Because you didn't plan.
It wasn't him. It
wasn't me.
Someone else.
Yeah, it wasn't me. Thank you very much.
That was me, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The
fairy dragon. Fairy dragon in the smoke castle. That's another example of a plan going to shit.
So Katie was the fairy dragon. But Pete, you were the smoke bomb around the
Yeah,
golem.
you were the smoke bomb
It
around the claim.
was Pete, but not Emwen.
Oh yeah.
Was that me? I don't remember.
Yes,
Anyway,
Yes, it was.
Definitely.
my point is, plans don't work as well as we would like them to, and we're all guilty of it at some point or another. I just think that if we spend a whole session planning something, it's still not going to work. And I have evidence.
Yeah, look, okay.
Maybe we should just take this ring job.
I don't know.
She's been turned.
Oh, God.
No, I'm not saying I'm not necessarily going in there to like, you know, I want to get that ring. I'm not like I don't want to get that ring. What I'm saying is maybe we should just get the ring. Maybe we should bite the bullet and get the ring. I don't know. But that doesn't mean I want to like go and just kill him. Yes, if he's an objectively horrible person and he's doing horrible things to horrible, then yes, fine.
You go back to the point. We take his ring. He's not gonna just be like, oh, I lost my ring.
Well, no, exactly, and this is what I said earlier. Is obviously I can go in there as a monk and say.
It does look a bit like Kate.
I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, we need to make it. I'm just trying to not speed a decision along, but I don't know, push people into making a decision. Two separate things.
I'm a traveller. I'm not a fighter, so I'm a.
Can we just go back to the mansion, Hopper, and just have a nice time, please?
Let's call a vote. And then
It is still there if you want to go there. It lasts for 24 hours, I believe.
Right, Emwen's going to retire.
Can we call a vote?
He's going back up to the top level.
Can we go and have like a short rest somewhere and then call a vote another time?
We
We
rested
don't need a
in,
short rest. We haven't done anything.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just a voting rest that we can think overall.
I vote for a short rest.
Like I said, the
I
mansion's
vote
still
for
there.
him now.
The mansion's still
Can we
there
just go-
after 24 hours from Cat Spellcast. So if you want to go back there, then it still lasts for, well, call it another.
Can we go back to the mansion,
14
Hopper? I
hours.
want to sit down in an armchair.
Sure, let's go back. Follow me. I'm gonna go get tug jawed by one of my gauntlets.
yeah, tell me about it.
That'll make the world a better place. Oh fuck!
Also, you approach the mansion and you open the door as you have done once before. The shimmering, no, it's not shimmering. You have like gears and stuff, like ethereal gears and cogs and stuff, and the doors open and you enter into El Mansiones. Yeah.
Can the zombie come in this time?
Unfortunately not, no, because you have to nominate people at the start of the spell, and
Okay.
the zombie cannot. So
Alright.
you have to leave Derek,
What do they call
Ted
him?
Drow.
Derek. I tell Derek to
Ted
wait outside and try and look inconspicuous.
Drow.
In fact, you know what, I just tuck him into a corner. Like I found a little if I can find like a corner nearby, I just get him to like lie down and play dead.
Everyone, come and join me at the dinner table and let's take a vote.
Right,
And-
here's how the voting's gonna work. I'm gonna
What
do
about options?
tables. So you have to go to the table for the thing you want. So, and we can pick the options. So I guess option 1 is just kill the guy with the ring, or subdue the guy with the ring. Do the ring mission. Option
Okay.
2. What's that? Just continue down. try
Yeah,
and
keep
kill
travelling
the Mad
past
Mage.
the giants, and go and check out the Mad Mage.
And explore the levels as we go.
Yeah. Not bulldoze.
What
Rush
was,
through.
what was option 2?
But so
As we
Go down.
Down, deeper and down.
Option 3 is go back up
Yeah, and do some drow slaying.
and slay the drow. Something.
Sounds like you want to do that one.
I'm not 100% sure what that one entails.
I think. Yeah. down.
Thing is, with that third option. Oh no! Actually, no. Forget it. I won't say anymore.
I'd rather you did just say it.
You just say it.
Just say it.
We're looking at
The thing is with the third option
We'll make our own
is-
decision.
Well, it's
Right,
just more that
crossroads.
we're talking about going back up and killing Drow, but our ultimate goal that we've decided is to kill Mad Mage. Why are we going back on ourselves to potentially put our lives at risk in killing the Drow?
I think the
Because we
killer
don't
was an
like-
example, to be honest.
Sometimes
Because
you
we
have
don't
to
feel
go
like we can go
backwards
forward.
to go forward.
Because we don't feel like we can go forward right now or
Yeah.
do what's in front of us.
We don't have the confidence to do what's here.
We need to
so
go and grind in the woods. To
Kill some
get,
balls.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like, I
yours.
can like get some bull pelts or something.
yeah.
Alright.
No, and
It's
well,
there
obviously,
anyway.
We want money, don't we? Like that's another one of our motivations. We want money, and
It's
they
there,
Yeah,
it's
come out
not
to
probably
kill.
have some cash, which is nice.
Yeah, not
So,
going to be able to carry it all
The
the time.
fourth,
So.
the fourth option.
Not bad at holding.
The fourth option is full murder hobos.
I thought we were already doing that.
We just succumb to it. No, we go and kill
No, I
all
don't-
of the
that
giants.
isn't-
Like, we
kill
become a kill
everything.
team.
Yeah, we literally
We are
just
the kill
align-
team.
We become a full evil party and we fuck everything. Which I'm totally
I'm not
down
sure.
for. I'm totally down for option 4. 5, I mean. Less decision.
Pretty
Kill
evil
him.
couple.
Let's just steamroll the whole dungeon. So the plan is murder.
It can be down there. That's fine.
retire his chickens and orphans. I felt like that was kind of where Chingo was gonna go anyway. So that's his end game.
Oh, that's Ludusia, it's
Alright,
fine.
go on
She's
then.
retiring raise chickens.
Right,
and when
we all
made the-
move our pieces at the same
Ready?
time.
Oh, no,
One.
I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this.
So, hot right,
I'm
if you're
torn
gonna,
between two.
So option
Is that-
one is do the
Okay,
ring
pick one.
mission, and we can try and subdue him, and if
Probably
not,
an
if
empty
wrong, we'll murder
pick
him. Option 2 is keep going down, exploring, just trying to get to the Mad Mage as our main objective. Option 3 is we go and kill all the Drow, and hopefully they have some money. Option 4.
Or just do other things. I think that we're focusing very much on the killing the Drow. I think it was do just other things maybe up there as well.
What
Yes.
else is there to do?
isn't
Is there
it
anything
supposed
else
to be
to do?
decision time?
And 4 is Murder Hobo. 5 is retire. I guess re-roll a new character that wants to do one of the first.
New game?
Retire. Yeah.
New
Tell
game
Dodge that Mad Mage is over. Get a new DM.
I'll cry
Throw this
for a
one
few
under the
months and then
bus.
I'll write something else.
Because that has to be a first.
It's Amber in the room.
Actually retire
Yeah,
from the game.
Amber's
So
here.
Oh, there she is.
Not
Sorry,
at the
man.
table though.
I'm on this tiny laptop. I can't see. Sorry. There we are.
Ready? 3,
Yeah.
2, 1, vote!
I love
Wow.
Okay, so it looks like your vote is go to level 15.
yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
I think we should always come into the mansion to make decisions. It makes life so much better.
Do you know what? My option was literally just go with the flow. just
There
be us.
was blood on your sword as you stab people.
But I will say, I definitely do want to go back and kill Zox and kill the Drow.
Yeah.
I want those options to remain open throughout the
The
campaign.
options remain open. If we come across a gate and we think now's the time, let's hop on up there and have a look and see if we can shoot some arrows at some drow. Then we'll do
Yeah, we're guaranteed to find a super easy way to get back at some
Of
point.
course,
Yeah.
one of the options was dragon heist or other heists.
that. Because heist, we are weaklings.
The dragon has can go on the next agenda, the next vote.
The next
Team meeting.
Has anybody taken the minutes of the
We can
meeting?
put Dragon Heist on.
We all know who's taking the minutes. Amber.
Was there any other
Amber's
business?
the obvious minute woman.
Any other business?
I'm gonna,
AOB, AOB.
if you want me to extend this match and have a voting polling room, then just let me know and I'll build something else.
We need
Oh no, this system works very well. Draw it on
Just
the
stand
table.
up, so- In my head, like the hands go and make like A and B and C, and then like the lights go out or something. Everyone runs to a table and the lights come back on, so everyone can see where they voted.
Yeah,
It's like a game show. I like it.
yeah.
Cool. Okay. So,
Oh,
down,
man.
down, deeper and down.
So
I'm
we
assuming you
leave
leave
the
the mansion.
mansion.
you leave the voting booth.
Are we doing it now? Are we?
Let's-
Shit.
Yeah, fuck
guess.
it. Let's get to that next level.
I guess I can't wait for the next decision. The next
So,
paralysis.
did we get? I can't remember because I don't have my book with us
I
or
mean-
anything. Did we get hurt when we were fighting those drow? Did we need to roll hit? Did anyone need to roll any hit dice or anything?
We had a long
You
rest.
did
Was
get
that
hurt when you drowned, but then
not after the mention?
you got hurt by the drought, but then you had a long rest, so you should be at full.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine, cool.
Just
I
I
to,
couldn't
figure
remember
out.
which order it was.
I need to figure out why your HP's gone down again. But
You do, because it's meant to be. I wrote it down last week. It's meant to be like
Oh.
109 or something.
You wrote it down.
do
Right?
need to-
Yeah, that'd be nice.
the next level looks like it's goblins.
Is that according to the little picture?
Is that in the picture? Is it?
Yeah, looks like
love
goblins
goblins.
and magic goblins, and
Right.
some sort of hive mind master in the middle.
Brilliant.
Sounds
I'm
cool.
sure that's not this level.
No,
Or
this
what?
level is the one with the giant fire giants.
I'm not looking at it.
It's relatively clear cut, I think.
So-
Okay, giant speaker. knock on
Seraphina,
that
you
door.
need to. You need to politely get us through
Yeah. Go
and say what Ludusia suggested about. We're not quite the right people for the job. We'd really like to go down.
Could I not say, maybe if the job has not been completed in time, we will come up and be your guys?
Yeah.
Can I just point out that level 16 is distinctly the get fucked dragon level. So
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean,
can we just
can
recognise
we
that
not
this
go just go down, down, down?
Yeah.
Like, we
We-
need
it's
to
like-
level up to meet these guys.
Looking at
Hey
this
man, I
picture
want
of,
to
like,
I voted to go kill the drow. So
Yeah,
I'm-
I know.
I'm-
I do not want to go down. I think it's a really stupid
What are you
idea.
voting?
Well, let's just go down one more, but we're not going
The
to do one
majority.
for that.
The vote has.
I
Today.
know. The majority is
What?
stupid though.
God.
We'll never-
Damn democracy.
Let's go with.
Wow.
That's what we've learned
Yeah.
over our
Democracy is a lovely colour.
But why do we hold a referendum? This seems like we've all been burnt by this before. What were we
Yeah.
doing?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, surely we should know.
Yeah, all of the all the intelligent people voted for murder hobos, and we're going with Brexit.
I didn't vote for murder hobos. I just
Well,
wanted to get some revenge.
I
Wow.
know, I know. I love it how you think that I was referring to you.
What? Obviously. That's exactly the
There
kind
was only
Yeah,
one.
Amber was great. She loves herself. She thinks she's very wise,
Have you
Even
noticed
even though her
that picture?
intelligence score is +0.
That picture that surfaced on level 1 of all like the levels of the dungeon, which is crazy that you're on fucking 14 in the first place. But the lower levels look so goddamn menacing. It's untrue.
Yeah, right.
That's why I want to go there because it
Yeah.
looks really
With
cool.
the
Level
exception of
16 has a meteor on it.
yeah, I
I
think
really
Yeah.
want to get
Might not be a
there.
meteor, that
Level-
could be a piece of gold.
level
I
20
think
does
it's
not
I think
look
it's a
that
fireball.
Level 20.
Yeah, level
looks-
20 has an angel in it.
No, level
Oh
20.
no, level 21 has an angel in
Level
it.
20 looks like the poo people level.
I think level 21 looks like my home. There's like pigs and little dwarves and an angel.
I think 18 is probably the most disturbing.
Yeah,
I don't
bats.
know.
Looks like
We're not
Vampiric,
playing our
doesn't it?
party. I feel like it's going to be our element.
I like
18 looks like Halloween.
17 looks terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what
I
the
mean,
fuck's
I'm
going
not
on.
gonna lie. This is really dumb. But whatever.
What?
Nothing. Let's go. Come on then. I'll knock on the door. You're fucking idiots. Not all of you, just 3 of you.
I feel like I get what I want.
I'm easy with it.
They're a bit more prepared this time. As you knock on the door, it happens faster, and the doors start to swing open. They still look dubious, and their weapons are still drawn out, but they start to seem to relax as they see you. The same male giant makes his way towards you, kneeling down once again.
I'll scramble.
Oh
back
wait,
to his
sorry,
leg.
the door's closed,
Door's
right?
not
Hold
open,
on. Yeah.
Is this where Seraphina? We think Seraphina's asking the giant to move us through, but actually
Yeah.
she's doing the super betrayal.
It's like, they're gonna think I'm saying, "Can I come through?" But actually, you need to tell me we're not allowed to come through.
Yeah. Or even, I hate these guys now. I need you to kill them.
Boo.
I will join you.
I shall relay the message. I'll say. So
such opportunity wasted.
I know, but it's not really who I am.
But it is me. So I
somewhat foolish compatriots insist on going down.
I slit Chingo's.
However, so please would you show us the way down in a moment. However, is there anything that you can give us about the lower levels? Is there anything any help that you can provide us or advice that you can give us?
Make a persuasion check, just to see if they'll let you through the place first. In the first
I'd be
place.
like, no, give me ring first.
Yeah, well.
We can escort you to the lower level. We keep it behind locked door, but we can take you there.
If we were to come back up, would you unlock? Do we just need to knock to unlock the door, or is that it? Are we stuck down there forever?
We can give you secret passcode to someone will be stationed to here.
Okay, that would be really great. We're gonna need that. Thank you. I'm gonna need that.
Okay. He tells you the secret passcode in giant. It is open the door.
Does it have to be in giant?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
It's an evil grin.
Seraphina,
There's an evil grin.
Seraphina, perhaps you could wrap it. You hear me in your head. Seraphina, perhaps you could write it down for us, just in case.
I mean, I can tell you what it is, but it has to be in giant.
Yes, I know. Why don't you write it down in phonetically?
Hey. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, fine. I'll write it down phonetically for them. I'm obviously going to trap my friends down there. That's fine.
Murloc.
Yeah. I will write it down phonetically for them. Okay, thank you. Okay, and there's nothing else you can give us? No other advice? This is not a journey I particularly...
Are we going down there or not?
But my companions are keen and...
See us doing a little dance like this. Down, down, deeper and down, 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 down,
I'll stick with my friends and I will look
down,
after them as best I can.
Down, down, deeper and down, down,
It's taking so long.
Down, down, deeper
The fog
and down.
giant was looking around at the dancing peoples, mainly one, Ludusia, and listening to Seraphina's, let's call it, non-committal to going down further down. But after giving you the secret passcode to go up to the level, he will pick you up like someone picks up, I don't know, a bit of meat or something, throws it on the floor. Not throws, puts it down.
Right.
Stands up. Yeah. Stands up.
Doesn't crush my head.
Yeah, gently, which is kind of not so gentle, but tried his best.
It's fine. When
And,
I land on the floor, I just look super cool.
Yeah, you'll be fine. It's not going to affect you at all.
I just
And
jump
then
out of his hand.
shouts to a couple of hobgoblins to go and get what's the word I'm looking for? We'll call it guard, but it's not guard I'm looking for people who guide you to a place. Either way.
Can I also say before he goes, hold on, sir, Torin.
For real.
Obviously, right now we have not committed to getting this ring for you. However, if we come back up and the ring has not been procured, then we may very well be your people. But we cannot commit to it right now. We have a higher purpose.
We only asked you to get ring if you could. You don't have to do this.
I know.
We will get one. We will get it one day.
Well, I have every faith in you, buddy.
Wait here, and we will bring escort.
Okay, thanks. I'll relay everything to my pals.
So he said specifically we'll get it one day.
He said that they will get. I think it's just a show of tenacity rather than any cunning plan. Why? What are you thinking, Hopper? I hate it when you look like that. Always means you've got something hatching in your brain.
Take us to your dungeon exit.
He's just getting an escort, Emwen.
They don't need it. They want it.
Well, fair enough. They are guiding us through their home.
They don't know about the machine.
I told them about the machine just a minute ago.
You didn't tell them everything.
I'll remind you as Hopper that the hobgoblins can understand what you're saying. The giants can't, the hobgoblins can.
Yeah, I go, shh. Not this again.
Hobgoblins speak the common tongue, so they understand.
Okay.
Also,
When you start blurting out too many
hobgoblins have
secrets.
probably seen it.
Sorry?
The hobgoblins have probably seen it.
But they probably don't know what it does.
No.
You hear, after a few minutes pass, you hear from the northern direction, large footfall, heavy, similar to what Toro was displayed, but it seems more like active and coming towards you as two more fire giants, two female fire giants. They, again, hulking and huge, holding giant greatswords as the others. And Toro will look upon all of you and says, "Follow," and just pulls her head out as this fire giant here starts to open the door and push out the door to its like southeast. Here, as they'll lead the way.
I give the fire giants a little bow. Oh, they're coming along. I don't know.
Oh, they're coming
Going
along.
with us.
Oh fuck, there's a few.
Oh, I've got left behind. Sorry, shitty laptop. I'm really far behind. Can you move me up, Dodge? Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. As with Derek.
This is not in Chingo's voice, but I'm glad we didn't fireball these guys.
What do you mean?
There's a lot of them.
Whoa! Don't move too far ahead of this one, please.
These
I'm
are
just
an
trying to
escort.
catch up.
Hopper.
Oh,
Please be polite and stay with the escort.
No, Amber, no! Where are you going?
I don't know. Where was I meant to go? I lost it. Sorry.
Southwest, okay, it's fine.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It wasn't intentional.
You're just brushing past the fire giants like, no.
Soz.
That's it.
Got confused.
Lead you down this way.
Ow, one of them just crushed me.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Take 100 points of damage.
You can roll up your character this time.
No, I'm just getting to know Ludusia.
Walking around.
What are you trying to perceive?
I don't know, just details,
Weaknesses.
interesting things around the walls, or pictures, or doorways, or.
Make me a perception check, please. 9. Not really fancy along this way. There's no obvious decoration. It doesn't feel like this would be a decorated place at all.
Yeah.
It feels very functional, we'll call it.
Militaristic.
Yeah, militaristic, functional. It's huge, which you'd expect being a fire giant cavern. It's like 50 foot high, and they have plenty of room to move around in here. There are occasional continual flame torches. So the place is fairly well lit, plus the fire giants are holding like lanterns anyway. So they're going. But yeah, they're just it echoes quite loudly as the fire giants are not trying to be quiet through their home, and they just continue to march on to the northerly direction. You pass a fire giant who's just kind of sat up against a big pair of double doors, just picking.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
Picking at his teeth, kind of looks up at all of you, says some stuff to Toro, like, what's going on here? And it's like, these people are going down, further down, and just kind of nods.
I'll wave.
Toro will stand in this corridor as the other female fire giant starts to, like, push, she, like, unlocked, like, takes, like, a bar off of, like, a large metal, like, brass-looking bar from these doors, sets it down on the floor with a loud ring, and then just starts to push these double doors open.
Can I try and grab Chingo's eye? And I'll raise my eyebrows and go,
What?
Fine.
Oh god damn it! Why can't I grab this thing? Stupid
these
fire
guys.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I give the little.
This is a It's a
Nice
fortress.
looking place you got here.
I can't grab the fucking door.
It'd be an awful shame if it were to be raided.
There you go. I just make the door super small. Why can't I grab it?
Are these doors made of stone?
No, they're made of metal. They're made of like brass and metal. I can't grab this
They're
fucking
made
door.
of metal.
They are all of the doors you've seen
Do you
so far.
mean jelly?
No, I mean metal.
That's why they want the ring. They just can't be bothered to open the doors.
Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my goddamn fucking
I could
mind.
turn the
Emma, you made a big mistake. You're dead.
Are the walls in this dungeon? Are they made of stone?
No, they're really made of brass and metal as well. Emwen died, unfortunately, which is a real shame. But you know, you live with that. The place was trapped. They were leading you to a big pit trap, and Emwen fell down it. 350 feet.
3 times.
Yeah, and then
piercing damage.
And then gravity sync weld to the top, and then straight down again onto like let's call it a pit of dildos.
That's definitely.
I think you
piercing
would enjoy that. I wouldn't send him down there.
Minus 3 damage because I'm, partially immune to dildos. So.
You don't have resistance to
You mean
dildos.
partial to dildos.
As the door is pushed open by the feeble fire, you see into the cavern. It definitely goes down, but these are stairs, not like the normal tunnels you're used to. These are appear to be, from what you can see, just looking over a bit, metal stairs. They're quite large. And yeah, Toro will look towards you, look towards Seraphina specifically, and just say, remember, if you want to come back in, knock and say the secret password.
What was the secret password again?
She didn't tell us what it sounded like because it's in giant.
Oh, no.
It's open the door. It's in giant.
I wrote it down phonetically for you, and I will try. I will teach you the password.
It's very nice of you.
Yeah, I'm not going to trap you in the flipping level, guys.
You could. You could. Fine.
You didn't say it.
If that's what Seraphina's future is like, that's fine.
I mean, we gotta be This is 2 years worth of campaign. Whoever's planning the Great Betrayal, I want to know.
It's coming from you.
The Great Betrayal.
I wish.
Start doing this.
I wish I. I wish I had.
It's just true.
But
Where did it stop? Nobody knows.
I
Wow.
wish my character, I wish that was my thing, and after 2 years, I get to the Mad Mage and I just drop to one knee and go, Master.
My lord.
Hey, I've done that move already. I did that once.
Oh god of mine.
Yeah.
It could definitely be Amber. That could be Amber's move.
Kamikaze.
I told you who my patron was, but actually, it's him.
Yeah.
Don't mind.
Go on, get the ancient white dragon. Scared the shit out of me.
Why do dragon heist when dragon comes to you?
Thank you, friends. Just to double check, is that a guard on this door always?
You looking to come back in a hurry?
Yeah.
A frown kind of looks at you.
No, only because I want to know. I don't want to get trapped down there. Is why I'm saying.
We can only afford to put a guard on 9 to 5.
In which case, I will knock during those times.
Are you planning to come back quickly?
I don't know. We don't know what faces us down here.
Let's just get the fuck on with this.
Thank you for
Yes.
showing us
Let's go.
the way.
If we made this
Right.
decision, let's go hard.
Down
Let's
the
go.
dungeon path we go, and I think
Brexit means Brexit.
Yeah, hard Brexit.
Brexit.
Hard Brexit.
As you descend down, leaving Toril and the fire giants behind, you
Swan dive into the abyss.
you start climbing down these stairs, and for the shorter among you, it's quite a challenge. They're quite tall, so you have to kind of almost climb down.
I'm doing mirthful leaps going down the stairs. A little clippity cloppity happiness. Clippity cloppity explority.
Think about it now. You don't have any trouble at all because Seraphina's a monk and Hopper has fucking arms on its back, so everything's really fine.
We just Hopper and I just walking down the opposite ends of the wall.
Just
Opposite
The
walls.
again female fire giant. You can see her just in the in like background start to close the doors, and you hear the loud boom of like a brass, like basically a brass beam being placed in the place where it was before, preventing anyone coming back up. And you descend to level 15.
Play a little bit of fluty music.
And that
Fluty,
where we
fluty.
will end the session for this week.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Oh, there we go. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do. Woo-hoo.
Level up.
We had a conversation.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I
Aren't you
think
glad
it's a
you
necessary
joined?
conversation.
Yeah, I don't think, we should not knock these conversations because they take us to where we want to go eventually.
Smell like boy.
Definitely where Ludusia wants to go, which is on a party, but everybody else is like, oh no, we're gonna die. And Lucia's like, I don't care about death. Death is my future. Let's go.
Shall we finish the recording there?
Goodbye, viewers. I hope you enjoyed our argument about what do we do with our lives. It felt almost kind of like it could have been real life.
It was meta. It was our characters being meta about our real lives,
Yeah.
rather than the other way around.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed your escapism from work, Elliot. That was
Yeah, that was great.
It was just the section we needed.
That was
I
great.
feel like we should have actually considered that and just gone straight into kill things, because that would really have made Elliot's day.
It would have been
You've escaped doing company meetings like all day and all night to come and do a company meeting.
Yeah.
We literally had a meeting.
Sorry.
But
Like I
this
say,
time,
we
Life
plan
is
too much, we talk too much.
Life finds a way.
we
It's
talked.
alright, we've got a plan now.
Because we're already headed to our death.
I'm gonna end the
And we've
recording
done
now
it.
before I share my opinion on. Bye.
Bye bye, viewers. Thank you.